you might notice I look a little more formal than I normally do. I just got back from where this story takes place, the mall. In this story, it's me, my dad, and then Lisa, which is my stepmom, then Alexander, my half-brother, and Max, my other half-brother. Alexander's 4, I think, and Max is less than 1. So he's in a stroller the whole time. We're going to JCPenney because we had reservations to get our pictures taken, like Christmas pictures, things like that, for Lisa's something. And after we finished those Christmas pictures, we decided to walk through the mall a little bit. We got to this one place. It was a pretzel stand. It was a long line for pretzels. My dad is like, I'll wait in the line. I being my dad. My dad says that he's going to wait in the line. He asks if I can just keep an eye on Alexander and Max. Lisa said that she was going to the bathroom or something. Maybe the bathroom, maybe something else. I don't know. She was just going somewhere. I think she was checking to see how to get pictures with Santa. Santa was there in the mall too, and we didn't get those pictures. We got different pictures, but we wanted to get pictures with Santa too. Dad's in the line, just waiting to get a pretzel. Lisa's off going to get something or do something else. I don't know. And I'm there sitting on this one. It's not really a bench. It's like the border to this large, like, plant, almost terrarium type thing. It was just like this large group of plants that was behind me that was blocked off by these large walls of concrete that went around them and stuff. Next to that is like the trash can, and then like people are kind of sitting along these a little bit, and there are other benches and stuff that are full, and tables and all that, right? Because this is right outside the pretzel place, and this is of course inside the mall. Alexander, he starts pacing back and forth on top of the one thing, kind of like almost balancing, but it wasn't really too difficult to balance on. It was pretty wide. It was like a wide seat. So I wasn't too concerned that he was gonna, fall or hurt himself. So I kind of let him do his thing. And I would, glance at Alexander, then I'd check on Max. And Alexander and Max. So I didn't want Max to start crying, and I didn't want Alexander to wander off. So I had to check between the two. Max was in a stroller on my left. Alexander is pacing back and forth. I'm like at the corner. So like, here's Max, here's me, and there's like this trash can that's right at the corner, and then right here is where Alexander's walking. I turn around and I'm just talking to Max, like normal baby stuff, like, hey Max, how's it going, buddy? And stuff like that, just keeping him entertained. And suddenly, out of absolutely nowhere, I just feel this huge splash come from my right. I look over. I don't know where Alexander is. I look over, and I look down my arm, going all the way down the front and back of my, shirt, this dress shirt. The same one, this is the same shirt that this happened to, is half of an entire chocolate milkshake. An actual, chocolate milkshake, of half of that just, drenched all of my clothes, right as we're about to get pictures with Santa soon. And then I look over, because I was like, what just happened? I look up, because, I felt something bounce off of me. I didn't know what it was. And in the plant, there was now this, spilled chocolate milkshake that was just not only in the plant, but it was everywhere. Just only, all over me. It was all over the stroller. It was all over, the floor, the whole seating thing. It's like everyone gasped and looked at the same time. Everyone just, looked, and it just went completely silent. Then I look up. At the other end of this trash can is this little girl. She had to have been 8 or 9, something like that. I only saw her for a split second, and she did this. And then she ran away. She literally just did a mad dash through the mall away. I'm looking around. I don't know what to do, because, I'm not going to freak out. I'm not that kind of person. If something bad happens to me, or just some random embarrassing thing, I don't, freak out or, get super embarrassed or, anything like that. I was just thinking, what just happened? I was still trying to process this. Then, Dad looks over, because he didn't see any of this happen. He just noticed that people were looking at me. He looks over, he sees I'm completely drenched. He jumps out of the line, and he starts, he's like, what happened? What, he can't even get words out of his mouth. Just I cannot get words out of my mouth right now because this story is so insane. Then I just started to explain to him, oh, this little girl, I guess she just missed the trash can or something. So I look down, I reach down into the plant, and I pull out the cup of, chocolate milkshake that was still in there. It still had some left in it. And I throw it into the trash can. I see on the trash can where it apparently bounced off of the trash can, launched over, hit me, in the neck or something, and then fell down into the plant, and it just went everywhere. So, I was feeling around, there was literally chocolate milkshake in my hair. In fact, okay, back here, I kid you not, this is literally just solid, because it's chocolate milkshake right here. I don't know, I can't really see it. Dad looks over to see what Alexander's doing, because, Alexander, he had no part in this, and he notices that Alexander is about to, he scoops up some of the chocolate onto his finger. He's literally about to put it in his mouth. I'm not even kidding. He's about to. And so Dad quickly goes over and starts yelling at Alexander, like, no, you don't put that in your mouth. That's disgusting. What? Like, don't. You know, he's getting all mad. Right as this is happening, some girl in the line that I have no clue who it was. Like, she starts laughing. I don't know if it was like because of what happened with me or just some random other thing, but she's laughing. And she takes a step backwards as she's like, yeah, you know, just like having the time of her life. She trips over the railing thing. That's you know that it's kind of like the stuff they have at airports, that like cord wire like rope stuff, and it's hung from metal post to metal post, and it kind of makes like a line. She knocks that over, and then the entire metal post just crashes to the ground, and she falls down to the ground with it. Soon enough, Lisa comes back from wherever she was, the bathroom or wherever. And then she notices this entire scene, just this chaos. She starts breaking down into tears, and all the other people in the line start rushing to get me napkins and start bringing me napkins, and Dad starts wiping me down, and Lisa's wiping me down, and I'm wiping out like myself down. They tell me to go to the bathroom and you know, clean myself up. Like, it was insane. I have no clue what happened to that little girl, and we were gonna get a picture because I asked if they would take a picture so I could show it in this video, but every single person in the mall at that point was just silently staring down my dad, seeing what he would do in this situation. He instead just told me to go wash it off as fast as I could without getting a picture. So finally, I get back from the bathroom after fully cleaning myself off, and we're standing in line to get pictures with Santa, and of course I have to stand behind the actual couch that Santa is sitting in because you can still see stains on it. Like, keep in mind, this isn't like water stains. These are like huge brown marks, just like everywhere. But then as we're standing in line, we're next in line, and Dad said, looks like you missed a spot. And he points down to my back end. Apparently, now, there was a huge brown streak of chocolate that was going straight across my buttocks. Like, it literally could not get worse. So I just pulled the sweater down behind it, and I just had to walk almost like the sweater was like a dress. It was crazy. And then we got our pictures with Santa, and then we left. And that's the story. This originally was going to be part of another video where I tell a whole bunch of Christmas stories that happened to me, but this one was so good and long that other thing is going to happen later this month. I don't normally like to do a story, like 2 Storytime videos in 1 month, but I think I'm going to do it this time because I already have that other video entirely recorded, and it would be weird to post it way later, so I might post it like right after Christmas, the Sunday that's right after Christmas. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me in the comments if anything even like close to this has happened to you in like, I guess, some public space. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please just do it. Peace out, gamers.